Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, September 6th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Less than 2 weeks out from hitting the Olympia stage for the fourth straight season, Steve Kuclo looks like he's closing hard down the home stretch. After a top 10 finish back at the 2014 Olympia, there were high hopes for Kuclo heading into 2015, but unfortunately for the King Snake, he just didn't show up ready to strike. This year, Kuclo seems to have regained his old form and can really be one heck of a problem to contend with when he puts it all together like we saw back at the California Pro. If he can find a way to hit the nail on the head, Kuclo has a real shot to find his way back to the top 10 again this season. The first Classic Physique Olympia crown will be up for grabs in a few weeks, and our old friend Derik Farnsworth certainly looks like he's going to be right there in the mix, battling it out. Since making the jump over to Classic Physique this season, Farnsworth really seems to have found his natural home, collecting 3 straight top 5 finishes and looking very comfortable doing it. As he heads down the home stretch for his contest prep, Farnsworth really seems to be pulling out all the stops. A 100% Derik Farnsworth is more than capable of being a top finisher this year, and if he winds up in the top 6, it will be one of the really good feel-good stories for the entire weekend. You don't have to double-check your phones. These pictures aren't filtered. William Bonac really is just that nasty. A few weeks out, looking to deliver his second straight standout Olympia performance, William Bonac is looking as good as we've ever seen him. Last year, Bonac and his 8th place finish were one of the real surprises of the entire weekend, as the Dutch Destroyer came in and cleaned house with what was clearly his best overall look of his career. Bonac sat out the entire early part of the season in 2016 to focus on his Olympia prep, and if he can tighten things up by a few small percentage points, there's a legitimate shot that he could wind up being a top 6 finisher. There's a very short list of women who could really challenge for this year's Physique Olympia title, and there's absolutely no way you can have anyone other than Autumn Swansen's name locked in at the top of the list. After a dominating performance back at the Arnold Classic where she won, Swansen has continued to take things to the next level and really seems poised to bring in a look that's going to give people fits at this year's Olympia. From a conditioning standpoint, I don't know if anyone in the women's physique division is doing it better than Autumn Swansen right now. And something tells me that this impending clash between Swansen and reigning champ Juliana Malacarne is going to end up being a whole lot closer than most people would have ever anticipated. As the old saying goes, pressure can either bust pipes or it can make diamonds. And current men's physique frontrunner Brandon Hendrickson is ready to shine. After taking the division by storm earlier this season by winning the IFBB Arnold Classic, Hendrickson has had his efforts focused on one thing, and only one thing: winning the men's physique Olympia crown. During his run at the top, we still have yet to see defending champion Jeremy Boindier really push to his limits, but Hendrickson might be just the man for the job. A 100% Brandon Hendrickson is good enough to wrestle away the Olympia crown. Or is he? And in less than 2 weeks from now, we'll see if he is indeed up for the challenge. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.